Hello and welcome to another one of these instructional videos of great interest featuring me and my what I like to call a guitar. It's got strings on it. Anyway, the art of songwriting in my world is about identifying the real core of the human condition and to show empathy and understanding for others in their particular circumstances. And I experienced this while sat on an aeroplane about to take off from Oslo airport to go to Copenhagen. And it centred around a group of young gentlemen who are doing a very sort of group of young gentlemen-y kind of thing, which I've witnessed before in airports, where you go through security at 6 o'clock in the morning and you head off to get a coffee and try and wake up, and the young gentlemen in their little group head straight to the bar and start downing lager like it was going out of supply, which is fine if that's what you want to do, but every choice in life has consequences, and this is a song that's largely about the consequences of that particular choice. It's called Pissy Norwegians. I'd like to point out at this point that it doesn't have to be Norwegian. It just happened to be in this instance that they were Norwegian, but it's a sort of universal blokes on tour kind of behaviour, you know, unless you're Muslims or strict Methodists, which they weren't. Pissy Norwegians waiting for their flight, holding their bladders with all of their might. They all tapped their feet while their flight was delayed, quietly regretting the choices they made. The beer had been flowing as we waited to board, pure Scandi bonding, the skull they all roared. Lack of key workers held us in the queue, no opportunity to get to the loo. That was a musical representation of the pain you get when your bladder urgently needs to pee. Just so you know. They ran down the gangway to get to the plane. The pain in their abdomen made them complain. We heard them all curse as we finally got on. They had to sit down and put their seatbelt on. The safety information is important to watch. What makes it go slower is pain in your crotch. Emergency exits in front and behind. Don't inflate your life vest until you're outside. Oh, that was a vocalised representation of the pain you get as your urine begins to back up into your kidneys. Just so you know. Could see the pressure build up in their heads. Their legs were all crossed and their faces were red. They prayed for the belt light to set them all free, as when it went off they could all go to pee. At last the plane levelled and started to cruise. The Norwegians rejoiced they could all share their booze. They ran for the loo just before they all burst, but my seat's 1C and I got there first. It's important when you're on a flight to utilise the facilities. So I felt to relieve myself, comb my hair, make sure that my clothes were neat and tidy, and read the the entire collection of Kenneth Williams' diaries. Pissy Norwegians at last on their flight, holding their bladders with all of their might. They tapped on the door, their relief was delayed, loudly regretting the choices they made.